you see it too? The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see again? Tell me, do you see it too? The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see again?
Oh man.
Stop. Listen. Do you see the numbers too?
Hey everybody. Back
Join repetition.
with more reaction video decode. This could just forward, that would be great. Right. Back with just a quick video. I shouldn't be too much, not going to keep too much of your time. It will be 2 minutes, 2 to a few minutes, say about 15, 20. I was going to make like an hour plus video, but I can't be bothered as much as I want to. But the reluctancy is just there. But, you know, I'll put out a little something for the truth you. Shout out to Callum in the comments. I see you earlier. Of course, I responded to whatever it was. Oh, yeah, it was the links and the unlisted stuff on my main channel. That's what it was. And but yeah, just bear with me here. So I mean, do I need to touch on this clown? He came on a NASA video the other day. Bitch. And you know, they always just dance around the obvious. They never come and say, you know, or then come back with a realization and say, okay, you know, even somewhat of the way to say, oh, actually, do you know what? That is actually, I see what you're saying there. I can see it and find it for myself. I didn't need no mathematics. I know, you know, supposed, you know, genius scientists and whatnot, or supposed genius scientists, or some bullcrap from Neil deGrasse's ass. So anyway, I'm going to spend too much time here. And you can see me merely saying, you know, check my YouTube wall because the YouTube making comments vanish. And again, this is on my own video, you know, you got comments vanishing. It's just unbelievable. And you'll see in a sec what he said to that. Again, these are the people that believe in nonsense like this. Yeah? The Earth's core. Oh, sorry, this is the sun, excuse me. But you know how they say, I mean, there's even an article just the other day recently going, oh, the Earth's core, was it getting bigger or something? Some nonsense. It's just, the amount of stuff these people let slide is beyond me, from CDI glitching all over the gaff in the liar says, to never saying, okay, actually this corkscrewing and whatnot through the universe is actually a load of bullshit. How are we corkscrewing and all these other motions through the universe on an elliptical orbit as well? You know, doing next level breakneck speed. When I mean next level breakneck speed, but then you can go on to the supposed space, you know, live space in, you know, live streaming space or whatever. And, you can't see no corkscrewing going on, no nothing, no changing parallax with the stars. Like, you go into the LISS one now, it's the same crap going on. Apparently they're orbiting 17,500 miles an hour. Excuse me, these headphones are dropping out. And it's just beyond me at this point, man. Dealing with the buffoonery, and I've got some epic buffoonery to show you coming up. Some of you already know what it's going to be. Some of you already know. Oh my god. Some of you already know the buffoonery, you know. Oh, wow. So, let's get into some of these slides. Right, let's just. Right, so as you all should know by now, yesterday on the 10th of August, of course, we had the breaking news in the world about the first case of Marburg virus. Marburg. It sounded like some mukbang ASMR video. Anyway, apparently Marburg virus detected in West Africa. I'm sure it was in Guinea. I don't know if that's the area. I'm sure it was. I don't know if that's the area within the town. I don't know. I'm sure it was Guinea. Unless I'm mistaken, I thought it was Guinea. Anyway, there's some other bits that I know I'm not mistaken on, so we're going to get to that. So anyway, apparently a man dies. Apparently, he's bleeding out all his orifices, eyeballs, and whatnot. And, so of course you gotta get these lot in, the hazmats, right? Right, so of course the WHO chimes in. This is their tweet. Oh, it's Catholic 71 as well. It's Catholic 71, 35, 46, and 145? I'm sure it's, yeah. Anyway. Pandemic 43. It's probably changed at this time. I should actually go back just to see if it's changed, Do you know what? Let me go back and see if it's changed. I need to see this. Oh my goodness. Let me pause you guys, cut the fat. Right guys, I gotta show you this as I find it. Right, I couldn't find the tweet to see if the likes and shares has changed. Remember I had the 43 and the 26. They've been following, of course, COVID, China virus, viral, disease, plague, bat feces, and more, all equal 26. Crown, corona means crown, crown equals 26. Shout out to Jamie Rabbits, who are going to be in the video now. I only literally put my phone back online because I had to check this quickly as I was making the recording. So, boom. Imagine, Guinea declares Ebola epidemic as it reports at least 3 deaths. So, I'm getting confused. There's all these. Oh man, I'm getting confused with Ebola, mukbang, this thing, that thing. Fucking hell. Bird flu, mad cow disease, HN7Z21. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. I'm sure 198. I'm sure Happy Birthday because 198 and April Fool's Day, and then it changed along with 153s and the other specific numbers that go with the Jesuit order that's running the show. Anyway, right, let's quickly check the gematria of this right here. Right, let's see what that's saying real quick. Right. Oh. Very good here. There we go. Sorry guys. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to today's hacking as well. We're gonna get to that. And I was just trying to explain to somebody how important, gematria is, and understanding how to do, use it on the stock markets and whatnot, and trading. And this person is telling me that it's useless. Talk about condemnation before investigation, like, wow. Alright, boom. What's this now? Oh! Wow! The area, what name? Guick Kudu, however the fuck you pronounce that. Gueckedou, yeah? So again, this is all this Marburg virus business. Imagine. The place that they're saying the man dies, it equates to 151, 43 and 38. That's all pandemic numbers right there. That's all death killing type numbers and pandemic. Pandemic 38, lockdown martial law, 43's in there, 151. It's all pandemic lockdown numbers. Masonic numbers with their intention. behind it. Again, don't fret if your name equates to such and such, you know what I mean? They don't own the numbers in that sense. Alright, but you know. Wow. We just get a quick screen of that one. Unbelievable. Right, let me turn off this as well. Right, so boom. Wow. And remember, for those of you, if you didn't realize, murder, death, kill, cancel, destroy, found dead, collapse, found dead, drowned. What's another one? Did I say stab wound? To kill, that's another one. Killing and Masonic, they're all equal 38 83s, 43s and 34s, 47s and 74s, and a couple more in there, 20 and 25s, yeah? But they're all chain along via the 4 base ciphers. Once you understand this, it's not hard to see what's going on here. So, let's keep it moving. Because you see, a lot of people, they don't want to, shout out to Daphne Reloaded, a lot of people just don't want to use it. They don't want to use their brain, even when something is, you know, dissected, decoded, broken down, and then it's easily digestible for them to, you know what I mean? Get that truth soup, you know, the cognitive dissonance, the ego, the pride, they're just battling themselves and battling you, you know, thinking that they're all of that. So let's keep it moving. And so where are we at here? Alright, I'm going back too far, right? How loud is that? Oops, should have been about here. Speaking kind of loudish anyway, but anyway, right. I'm not ever gonna bother with NASA. You know, that's all garbage. What was this one? Is that for Errol Spence? What is this one? Did I not get the... Oh, don't worry. I can't remember what it was. I didn't get the screenshot. Was it for injury or eye injury or something? Or injured? 58? Oh, I can't remember what it was. Alright, let's just keep it on with the mukbang. Mukbang. Right. Again, just quickly, back to space. Yeah? You mean to tell me you're just out there chilling, taking selfies or pictures, waving for the cam, while you're orbiting at 17,500 miles an hour. Yeah, and then while you're in that trajectory around this, you know, ball Earth, yeah, the ball Earth itself is spinning and orbiting and corkscrewing, going in a certain direction. Oh my God. Does anybody know about centrifugal force? Mitch the bitch. Hello, centrifugal force. MC Toon, you know, like, and these other guys. Who's the other ones? I can't remember the other ones now. Simon Dan. Does anybody know centrifugal, or you just let that shit slide? The amount of things you lot let slide is just unbelievable. Again, how much do these companies or agencies get bought and paid for basically by the people? How much do they get again every day? Each individual agency, 50 mil every day from taxpayers' money to give you fucking cartoons and bullshit education for your brain and your children's brain, and in your head defending it with no stance in your foundation that's grounded for you to even be, you know what I mean? For you to be all comfortable and standing in like you're firm, and you can't even, like, I shouldn't need you to bring me anything to do with equations or some chalkboard math equation for maths or some other bullshit. I should be able to easily detect through my own senses all of this corkscrewing and whirling through the cosmos. Why can I not detect it? Before we get to what shape we're possibly, you know, the Earth, how far it might go down, I don't know all of that. How far does the plane extend along? I don't know, I haven't been there. Yeah? Obviously, I've seen the ice wall. It's not hard for you to find, you know, the 200-foot fucking ice wall that, you know what I mean? Like, you've got the fucking ocean, you know, the Arctic Ocean, there's a whole fucking humongous 200-foot ice wall. Yeah, so then there's a whole next shelf. Obviously, how far does that plane go on for? Like, what's going on? And obviously, that's why it's called the Arctic Circle. Like, it's not underneath us. Because it's around us. Fucking hell. Hence why then the sun then arcs its way back around. That's why if you look up the footage, like in the, the not the North Pole, but whichever one, they probably do it on both. My point is, they cut out footage of the camera. So they only give you about, 15, 16 hours a day, and they cut out 8 hours. Why they cut? It's meant to be a live stream for you to go and watch. You know, you're looking at shit in the Antarctic or whatever. The sun comes, and you can see from they got like flags and that in the ground or posts and stuff like that, and you can see the shadow. So obviously it's going around like a fucking sundial. Then it just jogs and misses 8 fucking hours every day. What is it you don't want us to see? That the sun merely just does a U-turn and comes back? What is it you don't want us to see? Because it's not hard to work out that it's all perspective when the sun comes towards you, goes past you, and looks like he's setting, just like you could say you're looking down a long ass corridor and the lights look like they're setting or they're getting touching to the ground. It's all perspective, dumbass. Why is it you think that you're rolling back at breakneck speed, spinning and whirling around, going back, and you think that while you're rolling back, the sun is setting because you're rolling back? They think they're rolling back. Oh my God. And I'm the crazy one. Wow. Just wow. I'm the crazy one. People like me, we're crazy? Wow. 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 Nice one, Mitch. So anyway, moving on from Bitch Mitch and others alike. You know, you got the classroom clowns that are really brilliant at some stuff, but then they come to some obvious logical stuff and they turn their nose up. Who am I speaking about? Shout out to the brother. I give him due all the time. But Zach, sort it the fuck out, man. We're getting into 2022 shortly, my brother. We're not in 2000. We're not, 1998. You know what I mean? You've had enough time now. And I know everybody's at their own time and pace. And you know what I mean? When they get realization. But come on. Surely. There has to be some parts of what's being brought forth here from the Truth Earth community that you can finally say, do you know what? Actually, I still don't fully get or grasp or, that part over there, but there's a huge portion of shit over here that's definitely fishy. Again, if it's real, why do they have to use CGI? I can go on a whim right now. I can go off the fly on a whim. Google it, YouTube it. How much glitches in space when it comes to these motherfuckers in the ISS, which I call the Lie SS. How much green screen glitches and chroma key? Huh? So if they're lying about that, how much stuff do these people lie about? So why is it not hard for them to lie about the foundation of what? Come on, man. Come on. Anything that goes to make a house, they want it to be stable. A bird, a this, a that. I don't know anything that don't find something, so then it can have foundation and build what it needs to build. So why would the supposed creator, or however the thought bubble works that we're in, who's gonna set a foundation on something whirling around, doing a whole bag of madness? How does that work? Oh my God. How does that work? Again, it's all demonic. And again, it's the same pieces of excrement that give you fucking COVID-19, terror attacks, muckbug virus, this thing, that thing, the next fucking George Floyd. You know what I mean? It's the same motherfuckers. Eric Garner, this thing, that thing, scripted football, missing penalties. It's the same motherfuckers. Yeah? So why is it you motherfuckers can keep holding this flag? And I'm not talking about even Zach now, I'm going back to the other pieces of excrement that can't even then go and share Gematria or anything like that. Man, it's not even one of those videos, but let's just keep it moving, yeah? Because this is just absurd. Absurd. Wow. So those up to speed, you already know what I'm showing here, right? They say the virus have spread it to 155 people. Not to mention we got the 47 down there, of course, obey. Mental health equals 47. Authority, of course, the authority, media and government giving you the bull crap that everybody, you know, is subservient under, like it's, you know, gospel, God, the greatest shamanic priest giving you word that, you know, that you need to do this and that for the betterment of your life and humanity and your children. These people cower. They, you know, they literally kneel down. They kneel down. Wow. It's just unbelievable. They kneel down. They cower to these people. They think the sun shines out of Boris Johnson's ass. So anyway, they say 155 people, yeah? Okay. Wow. Muckbug virus equals 70. Oh, before I even get there, so I'm jumping ahead for those new. And again, if you're new here, what we do is basically show you how ritualistically scheduled and rolled out the given realities to us every single day by understanding the simple code and practice of Gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words and phrases. And soon as you can understand the simple code and practice, you can truly see how the powers that shouldn't be manipulate, mock, and orchestrate all that they do every single day so ritualistically to keep you again subservient, docile, chasing your own tails, divisive thinking and whatnot, and the whole shebang, yeah? And again, doesn't matter if the story is real, not real, a mix of true lies, they are always gonna put their casting of spells and how they code the news with the captions that they use, the timing that the news is brought to you, the length of the video, you know what I mean? Words that they emphasize, you know, all bears relevance. But because these people are sleeping, they don't get the spell that's being cast with the spelling. So again, Muckbug virus, the Marburg virus, aka Mukbang, Mukbang, equals 155. How many people? They say it may have spread to 155 people. What else equals 155? Of course, coronavirus equals 155. And you see how that 70 just slides on through? You see that? Yeah. 70 just rolls on through. Oh, yes. So, Muckbug virus 70, coronavirus 70, COVID vaccine also 70. And also remember, coronavirus 142, like terrorists 142. The same terrorists that use Gematria against you, Gematria equals 142. And quickly back to terrorist also equals 52. Like government, president, White House equals 52. You see how it all just comes together? Yeah? Not to mention, we know the flip side of the 47 for 74s, Messiah, Muhammad, Jesus Christ, parables, gospel, Gematria, English, Lucifer. So again, government equals what? President, government, White House, news, Trump, agent equals what? Yeah, and the flip side of 47 is what? And all the 74s equal to go with who? Run nicely parallel. So then you can easily see how they want to play God over you and govern your mental. This is why we keep breaking down some simple shit. Kindergarten. This is kindergarten crafting. This is some simple spells that they are crafting against the people. And that's why it's so sad and funny. As sad as it is, it's as funny as it is. It's fucking hilarious. Sadly hilarious. It's the best cosmic dark comedy you're ever gonna get. It is amazing. And this is what I keep saying, you know, that's why it says in the Bible, let's go down and confuse them with language, you know? Let's go down and confuse them with language. The old name for God in Hebrew is tetragrammaton, key part grammar. Again, God spoke the world into existence, supposedly, over numbered days. Is anybody like waking up to what's going on? Only the few, it seems. As I keep pointing out, it's The Last of Us, just like the video game, against all of these zombies that like to sleep. They don't care about anything in all their differentials, the ego, the pride, the cognitive dissonance and whatnot. Oh man, the security guards in their brain and in their consciousness is just on a whole nother level. Wow. You know, you got the ones that are comforted in their, the bubble wrap of lies and comfort. Yeah, they are happy being in their little world, and you know what I mean? Them times, look what's going on. Again, we're not between the 19-year specials that like to pull off every 19 years. Yeah, we're not in between that. We're at the 19-year mark. So again, for the record, for those new here, if you've just stumbled into this video, they work in 19-year cycles in conjunction with the moon. Yeah, again, the Jesuit order, the Freemasonic scumbags. Yeah. So again, the moon is in the same place every 19 years. Facts. Yeah. They work with the 13-month lunar cycle with the calendar as well. Aside from that, back to the 19. Boom. Before 9/11 with the Twin Tower garbage. 19 years before that, it was the war on drugs. Was that not the Ronald Reagan administration? Who remembers that scumbag? Remember that scumbag? That was probably one of the first times they thought, oh, if we can just soften them up even more with somebody that they like from the movies, that's why they gave you Donald Trump. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hell, they even gave you Arnold Schwarzenegger to talk in the, Demolition Man. They even told you before the fact, yeah? He's gonna be governor or whatever. You know what I mean? In the movie, way before he turned out to be fucking California governor. They'll tell you all the time what they're doing. They give you the truth in the movies and give you true lies in the news. So anyway, they like to work in 19-year cycles. So 19 years after the war on drugs, then they give you the war on terror with 19 hijackers. So again, 19 years from the war on drugs, then they give you 19 hijackers. Then 19 years later, after 19 hijackers with 9/11, they give you COVID-19. Chaos equals 19. The word chaos, numerology. Chaos equals 19. Fucking hell. Now there's a lot more to that, but you know what I mean? It's all there online. You can download free books, see people's videos that they put up. Blog posts, you know, I'm not going to divulge in sidebar forever because I'll be sidebarring for fucking the rest of the week making one video, some marathon video, you know what I mean? But again, still got to give a bit of hospitality to those that might be stumbling into the channel new, you know? Really, I'm making today's video for those really that are, you know, somewhat up to speed. And again, shout out to Callum. You know, Callum's already, you know, got his little group and team making money off of fake sports and rigged games. You know what I mean? Yeah? Know that. I keep telling these people though. Well, do you know what? I'm going to wait for that one because it's coming up. So, Freemasons 155. Muckbug virus, the Marburg virus 155. And coronavirus 155, but anyway, they say it's reached 155 people, right? Look at that. Remember the 43's pandemic 43. You've even got the 61 in there as well. I forgot about that. Freemason 61. Remember mental health 61. Mukbang virus 61. You've got the 50s. Do I even have to go over the 56s? Come on. Man. Just if you're new here, just go through the videos, yeah? Because now imagine, Masonic 74, since last year when they deemed it a pandemic, on March 11th, again, 11th of March, 11/3, 113. Oh shit, dropping my headphones here. Because I haven't got my other ones in my ears because I can't play the music at the same time. And I like me some background music. So anyway. Where was I? So yeah, 113, 11/3, 11th of March, yeah? That's when they deemed it a pandemic worldwide last year, yeah? Coronavirus pandemic equals 113. And again, just a quick reminder about the Talmud. Look it up. Baba Kamar 1138 in the Talmud. The book that they all use. Anyway, there's a passage when it talks about how to circumvent the Gentile and the Goyim in a legal setting and whatnot. And what's really interesting is if you start to use the Gematria calculator if you're new, or if you just do it, you know, top of your head, if you want to do it like that, basically all these words equal 113 and more. Politics 113, not factual equals 113, dishonest equals 113, bullshit equals 113. Mainstream equals 113. I mean, what are we doing here? We're decoding the mainstream buffoonery and lies, right? Probably if you got divorced from somebody, it's because of lies and cheating. Divorce equals 113. A couple that I'm forgetting right now, but I think I said the main of them. But anyway, you know, it's not hard to work out what's going on here and how they've pigeonholed the words for a specific purpose, you know? Not hard to work out. Again, mental health 119. Think about the lockdown and all that type of bollocks that they're doing. Lockdown equals 119. Mental health equals 119. Suicide equals 119. Welfare. Think about people's welfare and being. Welfare equals 119. Did I say mood swing already? If I didn't, mood swing equals 119. State of mind equals 171. The 171st prime. 1019, drop the 0. 119. There's more numbers that chain along. Suicidal thoughts, 70. Suicide equals 70 and 47. Mental health equals 47. Mood swing, of course. Coronavirus 56. Depression equals 56. Of course, this is the new Great Depression, right? So, unemployment 56, coronavirus, mind control, toilet paper, COVID vaccine, was it Maggie Keenan, Anthony Fauci? I mean, the list is so long. What was the Pope's fucking, that, I can't even remember, the Fratelli, I can't even remember. Something fruity. It was some type of fruity something sounding name, which goes perfectly for these type of you know what's, but these people are beyond fruity, if you know what I'm saying. Like, you can't even call these people fruity. These people are off-key, pedophilic, off-key pieces of excrement, mate. Let's keep it really real. Right, so Masonic 74. Now look, perfect timing. So from last year to now, 74 weeks on the nose. And what a day for them to do that, because yesterday it's the 222nd day of the year. Why is that important? Why is that important, you're saying? It's important because from 9/11 to when they deemed it a pandemic, so from 2001 to 2020, March 11th of March, 222 months. Go figure. So 222 months. Again, Wuhan coronavirus 222. As above, so below 222. Ritualistic Masons 222. Order Out of Chaos 222. And there's a couple more 222s that I can't remember right now. But I will let you know promptly. So when I know, you know, I'll let you. When I remember, well, what's that thing? What's that saying? I'm trying to remember. Oh man. Oh man, I can't remember what it was now. Anyway, don't watch it. Boom. I'm not gonna go over all the numerology here. But of course, Freemasonry 59, I'm sure Wuhan 23 with a life lesson. Of course, again, Jesuit Order and Terrorism 54. 34th Prime, 139 Freemasonry. Is Lockdown 34? I'm sure it is. And then Pandemic's 43. Again, Catholic for Catholic Church, I'm sure Catholic 71. Civil Rights 71. Right. Oh, I remember the 70s that we had. So imagine. So here's the video. So when you press the video, oh, and look as well. They updated the time to 54. Remember, it wasn't 54 before, you know. If you rewind the video, look, 22 minutes past. I'm sure Wuhan equals 22 and 23. But anyway, of course, they had to update it to 54. Because again, terrorism, because they're terrorizing the masses. Terrorism equals 54, and the Jesuit order equals 54. Go figure. Unless they've changed it, I don't know, I haven't looked. But anyway, recently, or today, or this evening rather. Anyway, boom. So if you hit play in the video, how many seconds did they give you? They give you 1 minute 10, which is 70 seconds, right? We just went over this. Mukbang was mukbang. The Marburg virus, mukbang. The mukbang virus. Get some AMSR. Fucking hell. Equals 70. Coronavirus equals 70. COVID vaccine 70. Oh! They say the man bled to death. You see how they highlighted it here? Bled to death equals 201. When I saw this earlier, I said, oh my god. And you know what? The whole row is strong, you know. Freemasons 96. Wuhan virus 57. Vaccine and flu equal 42. As you can see, bled to death equals 96, 57, and 42. Again, flu equals 42. Vaccine equals 42. The elite equals 42. Of course, the elite scumbags controlling all the shit. Yeah, the elite 42. Zionism 42. Freemasonry 42. Saturn 42. I mean, if you don't know what that 201 represents, just keep going through the videos, man. Because, boy... I'll get back to that one later. Shout out to Shane. But basically, it was saying Bruce Lee comes from what was the dice? The 30 families. Oh my god. Oh my god, hold on 1 second. I've got something going on in the background here at home as well. Oh my god. Right. Do you know what? Just pause and read, because I don't want to keep sidebarring and going off on different stuff. So just feel free to pause and read that. Yeah. So I can keep it moving. Again, you have a brain, use it. Stop giving away your senses. Again, shout out to Daphne Reloaded for that last meme. And this one. You see the problem with this picture? Excuse the pun. Fucking hell. You know what I mean? A picture of a planet 5 billion kilometers away. Look at the detail. But then look at the crappy footage that they give you for some type of, terrorism attack sometimes or whatnot. Or bank security cameras like they're showing you here. Unbelievable. Shout out to Flat Out Truth. I'm not going to go over this here. But of course, check out his channel. I'll zoom it in now so then you can pause it. You know what I mean? And Pause it in. Oh, we'll move it in a few seconds. So then you can pause. Boom. Right. Wow, Batman's sidekick Robin turns out to be LGBTQ, ABC, LMNP, whatever fucking new letter of the alphabet. So what are you saying? Robin's gay. So what are you saying? Battyman? Hold up. What are you saying? Batman's gonna come out the closet next? Battyman? What are you saying? Robin's out the closet. Do you know what? I'm done, I'm done. Right, guys, let's just keep it moving. I had to get that quick chuckle in there. Right. Quickly onto the Streatham terror attack buffoonery. And then we're going to get onto Bitcoin buffoonery. Yeah. We're going to get onto the Bitcoin and then we'll sign out. Unbelievable. Wow, so much for two to a few. Oh well. So, Streatham terror attack, and if you're new here, I have got a lot of videos that are still hidden. But if anybody does watch this video and wants to see the videos that chain along from last year, like, I'm kind of reciprocal. Like, if there's no demand or you don't say anything or nothing, like, why am I, you know what I mean? That's why even the uploads are so, not frequent. There's no need. I've done my part for humanity as far as I'm concerned. I've done my bit, man. Trust me. Fucking hell. And still doing it, partially, obviously, because I'm about that, you know what I mean? But fuck me. All the other things that, trying to build bridges and traction, all these other things I've been speaking about, other channels, you know what I'm saying, about going into it, if you've been about paying attention, you know what I mean? And so anyway, if you want to see how all these changes along through events and whatnot, let me know in the comments. Excuse me, in case of the snivelly wivellies. And it's definitely not COVID or mukbang or any one of the Delta Alpha fucking, and that's all like might as well be like beta, like waves that your mind goes through from being awake and sleep and being in a trance. Note the words, what they're giving you, Anyway, let's keep this moving. So, boom. Of course, the terror rampage. Streatham Terrace. Final moments caught on dramatic police body cam video after he charged at cops and was shot. Right. So remember, he was going around stabbing people. Notice how the sun has it up at 1700 hours, which is 5 o'clock. 17, yeah, stab equals 17. Stab or stabbed, one of the two. Definitely equals 17. Of course, Mason or masonry equals 17. Of course, I'm sure it's of Sri Lankan descent, this individual. Remember, Sri Lankan 63. Terrorism and racism 63. Let's not forget Louis de Souza in South Croydon police station. And his name equals 63s and 54s. Remember, terrorism, Jesuit order, racism, terrorism, Jesuit order, and all the rest. How it all factors in. It's the same numbers for specific situations over and over and over and over and over and over again. That's why I can look at next year and the year after and the year after that and the one after that and for decades to come, and I can go through all the numerology to do with the weather, and I can say, okay, all the numerology for 25 and 52, more than likely we're going to have a storm or a hurricane will make landfall. And I shit you not, if you're new here, this community has already been doing this from the last few years, and I shit you not, every single one has come through. How do we realize this? Because of course, Well, first up, funny, the Babylonian god of storms is called Enlil. Yeah? The Babylonian god for storms is called Enlil. Again, Enlil with an E. Yeah? I think it's E-N-L-I-L. Enlil. Anyway, that's the Babylonian god of storms. I'm sure his name equals 52, if not 52 and 25. Again, Gale, they call it Gale Force Wind. Gale equals 25 or 52. Hurricane, flood, and earth all equal 25, 52. Yeah? Go figure. Some of them 83s as well. I'm not even going to get into the extra stuff. But again, in Lynmouth Town in the UK, they did cloud seeding. Look it up. In 1952. 1952, Lynmouth Town, they did cloud seeding. So what are the odds of all these 52s on all the reoccurrences of the same pattern over and over again? We pointed out how many times, of course, we live in a organic, universe that's streaming specific codes that governs reality, governs the plants, governs yourself and whatnot. You know what I mean? That's obvious, you know? The amount of shit that I can, I've already broken down on the organic side from myself to my son, to the baby's mum that died, my child's mum, etc., etc. Like, it's pretty phenomenal, pretty breathtaking, to be fair. But one thing it lets you know, you're not here from a monkey's ass. It's not none of this Darwinism, buffoonery, Big Bang, you know what I mean? Spinning through space and all this hodgepodge amalgamation of bollocks. Unbelievable. So again, you understand this code, you will truly understand why in the movie The Matrix, why they read the scream code and the script. So again, these people love to plagiarize scripture. They set up a whole script for the world to run by through the ideologies, etc., etc. Get it? Fucking hell. Not hard to create their desired world through the populace and the people without them realizing it, because they're too comfortable. They can turn on the TV, you know what I mean? Like, you're just too comfortable in your bubble wrap. I think your bubble wrap needs to get burst. It needs to get burst. It needs to get burst. Yeah? And that even goes for those people marching that think you're, like, as I keep saying, if you're not marching saying the correct stuff, you're wasting your time in kilojoules. Wasting your time. I haven't clocked not one march yet and somebody or a group of people are chanting in unison highlight points like how I'd be able to chant off highlight points. Easy when it comes to the gematria knowledge. If you're not chanting off this stuff here, you're wasting time and kilojoules. And this is why this goes full circle with the part where I keep saying for many years now, at least 8 years I've been saying this. Don't expect anything to change. And especially now. If you expect anything to change now at this stage, wow. Wow. Again, if you thought the obvious of 9/11 with all the subliminal stuff that you started to look into after the fact, look into Celeb 19 and get back to me if you're new to this. Yeah? If you ain't done no homework, and how many decades you can go back and see the same shit, the programming TV, news, books, stories, and comics to get to 2020. Unbelievable. It's pretty crazy. So, let's keep it moving because, I've gone over certain stuff a bazillion times. So I'm really refraining from going too intricate. But anyway, so, William name, Sudesh Aman, who got killed in Streatham, yeah? Probably another MK Ultra puppet. There's many of them roaming around. You don't have to be this type of terror terrorist or something like that, you think your TV on your smartphone is an MK Ultra? They think their TV and smartphone is an MK Ultra. It comes in many forms. This is why there's so much monkey see, monkey do, and buffoons and idiots roaming around. It's just unbelievable. So, what's this here? Oh, mate. Excuse me. Right, areas running past the shop. Right. Now, imagine the 20-year-old went on a 62-second stabbing rampage. Well, fuck me. I'm surprised that's not 63 seconds. Was that a misprint? Should I put 63? Did I mean to put 63? Again, just remember Louis D. Souza, yeah? Streatham, South Croydon, UK. And the buffoonery with the cop, Matt Ratana, as I briefly just mentioned. Just remember, he's also of Sri Lankan descent, just like this individual, as they're saying. Again, Sri Lankan, 63. Again, Louis de Souza, 63 and 54. From the Easter bombing that took place in Sri Lanka in 2019, a year before Matt Ratana, 2020, in South Croydon, UK, in the police station. Supposedly, apparently. All garbage, obviously. But anyway, but sorry, if you do it in the same year, on the annual, from April 21st to, I think it was the 25th of September. Anyway, 5 months and 4 days. Again, Louis de Souza equals 54. Yeah, and of course the 63 is in there as well. Terrorism, Jesuit order, Sri Lankan, it's all in there. Yeah? So what are the odds of that? Just like Korumba with London Bridge on June 3rd. 63 is all over the gaff. His name equals 63. It's on June 3rd, London Bridge terror attack. Christmas, you had Anthony Quinn Warner, a 63-year-old blows himself up in Nashville. Some Christian guy going up against, you know, the jihad people. It's all garbage. It's all garbage, man. Oh my God. And then his full name equals 251. That's the 54th prime. Unbelievable. Oh! So again. Oh. Are you ready to see this? So again, you know, like we got event 201. You know, we just came up on the bled to death 201 with the mukmug virus. Remember, they said the man bled to death. They highlighted and emphasized it. That equated to 201. Again, the Jesuit order equals 201. So imagine. Look here. So it says, footage then showed Armand, the Streatham suspect terrorist guy, whatever, spending around 10 seconds laying on his back and flailing his arms and his legs wildly before he stopped moving, and he was declared dead 90 minutes later, yeah? One witness who filmed the incident from a 201 bus. And I know that bus because I used to fucking be in Streatham all the time when I was growing up. Streatham Hill, yeah? I know them areas well. Yeah, like the back of my fucking hand, mate. I grew up in Streatham, went to school in Streatham. Yeah? Don't fuck about. The 201 bus that goes to Rains Park. Yeah? The 201 bus goes to Rains Park, mate. And then I'm sure it goes in the other way. Yeah? Fuck about. Again, a 201 bus. One witness who filmed the incident from a 201 bus traveling south. Again, for those new here, you need to understand, yeah? Just how many times we've documented these same numbers. You need to grasp that and understand it very quickly. Because again, George Bobby Floyd was a Mason, or is a Mason. Whether he's live or dead, that doesn't matter. I can show you a video right now on my backup channel, yeah, that shows his own people on Instagram bigging up his family
like the granddad that died, he was a Boule member. Yeah, if you know about the Freemasonic orders, the Greek black Freemasonic orders and fraternity. Yeah, bigging up their granddad. Oh, thank you, granddad. You left all your Freemasonic stuff for us. We're gonna pledge allegiance to it and, you know, carry it on. And yeah, so that, yeah. Okay. All right then. What is that telling you, motherfucker? And George Perry Floyd, his full name equals 201. That's why we already put out in our community when they took down the statue of, where is it, Albert Pike, the KKK. There was something else going on also with that. But of course, Zach and whoever else, they said, shit, guarantee you something else happens in the next 201 days. Because of course, Confederate, remember all that stuff with the Confederate flag and whatnot going on as well? During the statue, getting whatever was happening with the statue, or however it went. My point is, Confederate equals 201. 201 days later, what was going on January 6th in America? What was going on? With the orchestrated storming, they stormed where? Who? How? The people went and done what? How can we forecast the weather? Forecast all these events? Forecast stock market, Bitcoin? Pump and dumps. How can we do this if there's no numerical thing to follow? So again, it's pretty absurd. You know, think about in France, you had the other police situation kneeling on that French guy, the black boy's neck. Teenager, young adult, however old he was. How many weeks was that to then George Floyd? Because I'm sure that incident, was that on the May 26th, but so many years before? Anyway, that doesn't matter. My point is, it's 201 weeks between it. Another 201. Just like Event 201, the dry run simulation pandemic that took place in Seattle, where Bill Gates lives, that took place in Johns Hopkins University, and it was sponsored by all the scumbags that are benefiting from the madness. Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, World Economics Forum, World Health Organization, blah, 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 blah. This one, that one. Again, does nobody do any homework? Even way before 2020 and even 2019. Like, who was the ones that was, I mean, how do you manage to get asbestos in baby powder? Can somebody let me know how you managed to get asbestos in baby powder? Hello, Johnson & Johnson. Mate, I don't even know, when was the last time I used cream? I don't even know the last time I used cream. I don't trust none of this shit. I don't trust none of this shit. Real talk, I don't trust none of it. These people are fucking scumbags. There's you got your precious baby ready to put a bit of talcum powder in, and it's got asbestos in it. There's fucking asbestos. So my point is, you know, the lawsuits and fines that all these companies have been having from going to places like Africa and India and fucking people up because they're experimenting on them with bullshit vaccination and coming in there like, oh yeah, oh well, we're good people, we are. Oh yeah, we're smiley, happy and nice. Hey, take this. You know, let's pump you full of this bullshit. And then these are the people that are supposedly making the vaccine for now you to be forced into it. Oh, you can't get back into your job because they won't let you go back to work. Now you have to conform to this bullshit because your work is conforming to the bullshit. Wow, what a fucking world, eh? So now it's just one big domino chain reaction of dumb motherfuckers following dumb motherfuckers and satanic scumbag motherfuckers. Do you like these scumbag motherfuckers? The same motherfuckers that give authorization for other scumbag motherfuckers to fly around spraying the sky. Have you not noticed? They like to spray chemtrails, and I've been noticing it for 15 years strong. Why do you spray the motherfucking sky, motherfucker? Who sprays their own habitat? And then they give you, oh, climate change. Oh, the world's warming up. Oh, the Arctic, the fucking, you know, all the shit's melting out there. Oh, the penguins and the polar bears. Oh, we care about them. Oh, we really do. You fucking scumbags. You don't care about nothing at all. All you care about is molesting the people's minds and their cognizance. That's all these people care about, is having you suppressed in Groundhog Day, not knowing what life's about, not knowing what your uniqueness and potentiality on a godly path is, because there ain't no God or nothing coming, dumbass motherfucker. You are born of it, so wake up and become. Fucking hell. Why is that so hard? Why is that so hard? Like, dumbass. Wake up, Neo. Wake up, Morpheus. Wake up, Trinity. You know what I mean? Like, fucking hell. Wake the fuck up, man. There's a fucking war going on outside, but ultimately the war begins in your own consciousness. Fucking hell. These fools still can't work out the monkey see, monkey do, and why the youth are on the madness that even the youth are on. Postcode, man them, knife. Oh, I'm gonna knife man up. Oh yeah, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Wasting kilojoules, making trap, making drill music. What the fuck are you doing? Not 1 ounce of any lyrical goodness in there. They chat all the same bollocks. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. La-la-la-la-la-la-la. They just chat a whole bag of bullshit. Fucking hell. Tutus, these are the people winning mobile awards. Why do you think they push these people to win mobile awards? And you'll find them on, Spotify, on the adverts, the fucking YouTube adverts. Why do you think that is? It's not rocket science, dumbass. Because monkey see, monkey do. And then now everybody thinks that's cool to do. Dumbass. But they won't give you the science and the root causes of the problems in their lyrics. You know what I mean? If you're giving all these madness and lyric stuff that you're giving, why can't you also then apply what caused you to give you know what I mean? To make you be the way you are. And all the fucking bullshit in different communities, and they can't even, they don't put money into fixing this and fixing that. You know what I mean? Making things shit for everybody. That then gives you the drive to go out and do what you're doing. Huh? How comes you can't piece together some serious fucking lyrics to wake up the people then? You know what I mean? What is it? Like, bend over, is it? Soon as fucking Dave got his fucking, his album's doing great. Next day, he's wearing pink. He's got a one big pink puffer jacket. Why you think, was that of his own accord? Or was Skepta wearing a frock and a dress? Skepta, like, was that of his own accord? Did he want to wear a dress and a frock? Or was that from his handlers at the time? Was his handlers making him wear a dress and a frock? Remember, these are the same people that will go and make music with, who's these people in Africa? Wizkid and Davado. This time, look at Wizkid and Davado sacrificing people around them for their shitty music and their shitty bit of fame. Just like all of these people, they all do some type of sacrificing stuff to get where they are. Facts. That's a no-brainer. Happens all the time. Fucking hell. Man. Unbelievable. And again, you've got these absurd individuals that still, you go onto their channel and they still haven't shared or mentioned anything about this impeccable knowledge that has been brought forth since the last 8 years, ongoing, that's proved itself, but infinitely proved itself. Again, the truth doesn't have to defend itself. You know what I mean? That's why I'm so easy. I'm so alleviated. I'm nice, you know. Oh my God, you have no idea how nice I am. Yeah? You have no idea, in the sense of, wow. The portion that I understand, I'm not a know-it-all, and I don't need to know it all. Yeah? But if you aren't doing the obvious of each one teach one, shame on you. You are an embarrassment to the rest of humanity. Again, I love humanity. I don't like people. Again, if you're not somebody that's each one teach one, yeah? Many hands make light work, and you've come across this knowledge, wow. And you haven't spreaded this knowledge, wow. That's all I've been about. Even before I knew this part of my stage of, you know, upgrading my brain and spiritual counterpart, you know what I mean? All working in unison. The Trinity, you know what I mean? Mind, body, soul, and all that shit. Like, fucking hell. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm sure that, hold up. I'm sure there's a 56 somewhere. Sorry guys, one moment here. So again, man, you people like that, you're such, oh man. Again, all you type of people, along with the government, along with all the dumbass type of trolls and, you know, cognitive dissonant type dumbasses, all you type of people need to be vaporized, eradicated, just like pantry moths. You know, pantry moths, yeah? All you type of people, yeah? Because there's not going to be, you know, it's not going to mess up, you know, like if they say, oh, well, if you got rid of bees, it's going to mess up, you know, the flow of stuff, you know? I can't remember the word. Is it not the economy? Shit, I can't remember the word now. But anyway, my point is, okay, yeah, leave the bees, but I'm telling you right now, these type of people, trust me, you're not gonna notice the structure of life will not be affected. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, wholeheartedly. I know it won't have no effect on nada. Yeah. On one of these times somewhere, I'm sure there was a 56. Anyway, we know about the 56s if you're up to speed. Now, the Streatham attack, boom. That happened last year, 2020, February 2nd, right? And remember, for those who know, I have documented Glasgow, Reading, Streatham, of course, London Bridge. The couple of times this had stuff. You had Usman Khan, you had Korumba, and what was the other one? There's another one I'm forgetting. But anyway, give me a shout in the comments and I will give you the unlisted link and you can watch these videos. Of course, Croydon, Lewis D. Sousa, and other ones as well. Anyway, just let me know in the comments. I'm keeping it very reciprocal. Yeah? If you want it, you let me know. If you're not on it, well, don't expect me to be, you know what I mean? Like, why am I fast asking myself? And y'all motherfuckers don't even, you get me? But again, shout out to the true few. You know who you are. Much love to you guys and girls. My true family, literally. So, on the annual from this state, you can already see it, right? 6 months, 8 days. Here we are talking about terror attacks. Terror equals 68. So of course they give you, oh, we released the footage, police footage of the Streatham terrorist guy from the police cam. Yeah, we released the footage of him getting killed. Oh, right. You give it out 6 months, 8 days later. Just like on the very day. No, it was August 11th, not August 10th. Last year. You got, what's that bitch? I can't stand this bitch. A lot of these scumbags, obviously, I can't stand. I think that's clearly established. What is her name? The policewoman, Cressidia Dick. Cressidia Dick. Yeah, that's her name. Cressidia Dick. And obviously, think about the sexual innuendos. Korumba, Cressidia Dick. Anyway. Yeah, she's in the news. On the day that leaves 142 days in the year. Again, stabbing equals 142. Hear them, oh, we're closing the case on Stephen Lawrence. Yeah, on that day in the news last year, I made a video about it. They said, oh, we're closing the case now. So many years later, was it even 27 years? I can't even remember because I know Stephen Lawrence was a long time ago. I can't remember, but if it is 27, racism 27, race equals 27 by itself. So again, race 27, racism 27. That's if I'm correct. I can't remember that bit. If it is 27 years since. But anyway, again, they come out last year, August 11th, on the day that leaves 142 days of the year, telling us about, oh, we're gonna close the case now on Stephen Lawrence. Yeah? I'm sure we all know Stephen Lawrence, yeah? Got stabbed up, black guy in Eltham many years ago, right? A matter of fact, the guy that was with him used to be in a hostel that I used to be in many, many years ago. The guy that was with him, I can't remember his name, he was like I don't know, say just call like a supervisor in the hostel that I used to stay in many years ago. Go figure. Anyway, so imagine stabbing 142. They give you that news on the day that leaves 142 days. Yeah? Unbelievable. So again, Terror 68, 6 months, 8 day on the annual from 2nd of February on the annual date of the terror attack to the day that they come out and say, oh, we're going to give you this footage of the police cam when they shot him. 6 months, 8 days later, terror equals 68. Just like his 68 days from George Bush Jr. From his birthday to 9/11. 68 days, go figure. Or 6 weeks, 8 days. Either way, 68. Either one. I'm sure it's 68 days though. That's another piece of excrement that needs to be vaporized off the face of the planet. But at the same time, I might as well join them because at least they work in unison and get things done. You know what I mean? Can't even get any unison in your own community. Fucking hell. So, and sorry again if the music was a bit loud, but oh look, to the annual next year, 25 weeks in 1 day. Of course, that's the 54th prime, terrorism 54, Jesuit order 54. Yeah, and of course they give you the time, a minute 44, Jesuit order 144, and of course kill equals 44, and execution equals 44. Unbelievable. But I need to look up this creature. I've never seen this creature before. Feel free to look it up. I've never seen it before. I need to look it up. Anyway, research event 201. Of course, They Live, We Sleep. And of course, the movie released 201 days after one of the main actors and stars of the movie, Roddy Piper's birthday. I'm sure when he died it was a big ritual. I can't remember how that went. I know it was a big ritual. I'm not going to get into that right now. What is this up here? Right. What's the time on this? Is this still going? Oh, good. Right, hackers. Onto the hacking now. Boom. So I couldn't believe it. And imagine, I'm not even going to go into the full story right now. I'm going to save it for another upload. But I bumped into somebody that does gold trading. And they were showing me some stuff and wanting to teach me some stuff, whatever. Some Oriental girl. And imagine, I briefly mentioned something to her a few days ago about applying this knowledge. And more than likely, it probably is going to up your game. So then you know when major people that you know may hold certain stocks. Basically, you'll be able to see when the major ones that hold certain stocks are going to do certain things. So obviously, you're going to be looking in your graph chart. You're going to be noticing stuff incoming. Certain things get done in the media or tweets that affect certain stuff that's happening back in the stocks. So when Elon Musk and things do certain tweets, yeah. So imagine, I didn't even go to OTT. I literally said, what I just said just now. They're quick to tell me how useless this information is. Why am I showing them this information? So anyway, I've left it for the last few days. Only taking in some of the stuff they've been teaching me on the trading stuff with the gold stuff and that, trading gold. Because apparently trading gold is better than doing, normal trades and Bitcoin. So imagine. I've showed them the mukbug, yeah? The Marburg decode, and only the 155 bit. I didn't go no OTT stuff. And I was just saying to them, oh wow, here we go again with the 155s and the same old same. And remember, especially for Chinese descent, like when it comes to I don't want to say ghosts as such, but just spiritual stuff, ghosts, we might as well put it in there. They love a ghosty type of cartoon or movie. How many Hollywood films to do with like The Ring, and how many films that are actually originally Chinese. Certain people don't realize this, but a lot of films that are in America that you've seen originally come from other countries like China. You know what I mean? Again, The Ring is definitely one of them. The Grudge, I'm sure, is another one. There's a good few of them. And so imagine, obviously, we're on about breaking through the spell, and obviously then use tactfully what we can against the own system that's fucking keeping us down and suppressed, right? And even without needing to go into anything political, my point is, all I'm trying to show you is to get familiar with the code. So imagine the person then goes to me, what is this I don't understand? And imagine the other day I sent them a GematriaEffect.News breakdown of all the Bitcoin stuff that's happened this year. I sent them both of the books. Obviously, I'm not expecting them to read and do all of this stuff and whatnot because they're doing their own stuff in their own life lane. But my point is as well, don't then start fully rubbishing off somebody. Like, what is the word again? Condemnation before investigation. Like, how can you rubbish off something that you have no understanding or knowledge of? Yeah? And somebody's showing you how it connects to, spirit, spiritual, law of attraction, etc., and mind control, mind inception. It's so multi-layered, but very simple. This person obviously has intelligence on some, aspect of her being, obviously. She's been trading for 3 years, etc. Here I am, we cross paths. I spend the last 4 or 5 days, I'm learning the gold trading, what she's showing me, I'm learning. But you can't even take any time or second to learn something that I'm showing you that is very important and impeccable knowledge that can up your game, and you don't even have to worry about anything political or anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm just showing you up your game with this. That's all I'm showing you, And all the person's telling me this is useless or nonsense, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, wow. Talk about disrespectful.